welcome to Guitar Tone Chaser. I'm Julia Smith and I'm really glad to have you here. So the last John Mayer video I posted on this channel got me a bunch of messages and even more DMs from you guys asking me to break down the settings I've used for it. So that's exactly what I'm doing today. Stay with me here, and just before we dive in, make sure to subscribe to the channel. And also, if you love guitar tones, you would like to record better guitar tones faster, take a look at the description below. There's a link for Guitar Tone Chaser VIP. Okay, now let's talk about the setup that I used. Let's start with the guitar. For this video, for the other video, I'm not sure I used this one, but yeah, today I'm using it. It's the John Mayer Fender Signature. It's an amazing guitar. Every time I play it, it seems like I've forgotten how amazing it is. So moving on, let's talk about the amplifier I'm using, which is the Bandmaster 66, the Fender Bandmaster 66. I actually found a John Mayer video in which his roadie, I guess, was showing his rig, and he was using the Bandmaster. So I just copied his settings, but like the volume is around 4, the treble is around 7, bass it's between 6 and 5. Yeah, and that's it. Saw John Mayer was using the Bandmaster on his Sub-Rock rig as well, along with his other amps. As for speakers, I'm using the Celestion G1265s, which are amazing. John also uses them. And then for microphones, I'm using the Shure SM57 and the Roswell Mini K67X. That's the basic amp setup. And as for pedals, I tend to think that it's better to stack overdrives rather than just using one pedal. So I love to have different overdrives and try to design new tones just by combining those drives. John, along his whole career, was using the Katana booster, and then the clone centaur, and then the tube screamer. Also sometimes has 2 tube screamers, so he can decide in which order he wants to use them. But that's basically what he's been using so far in his whole career, and I mean, it works pretty well. So let me show you so enough talking, let me show you what I have here. Those are my settings. I'm using the Carry-On compressor. Here is a booster, right? So it should do what the Katana is doing for John. And here I have the Terminus, which is the clone centaur clone. I actually bought it after the Endertones blindfold challenge, comparing it to the clone, and I was stuck at. There are many clones which are amazing, and I love this one because it sounds great, and it's very small, so it fits my pedalboard. So those are the settings. The gain is around 11. The level is a bit lower, and the tone is around 1 o'clock. And then here I have the tube screamer, the TS10, actually the JHS Bonsai in the TS10 setup, with tone around 1 o'clock, volume around 1 o'clock, and drive 2, yeah. And it really is, I really love this pedal. It sounds really amazing, and what I love about it is that there are many different types of tube screamers. So in the studio it's very awesome, so you can dial different tones and see what works best for the track. After that, I have basically the DG200 from Boss. I'm using the analog preset, the analog mode. I'm using around 250 milliseconds, not long feedback, so it gives you more organic sound. And also the golden reverb set on the spring preset. I really wanted to show you the stages of tone, so I'm gonna show you the exact tone evolution, let's say. Okay, just the amp. Now I'm gonna just layer boost as I would. Now let me talk about the next step on the signal chain, which would be the clone centaur. One thing about the clone centaur is that it is often misunderstood because people think it is a soft clipper pedal, but it actually is a hard clipping pedal. The thing is, if you use the gain until around 75%, you barely hear the clipping. So let me show you what I mean. I'll just play the clean, just the amp. And now I have the setting John usually uses. Yeah, it's barely clipping, okay? Because the gain setting, as I said, is pretty low. So if I just push the gain a bit further, around 3 o'clock, I start hearing the clipping. So some people say that that's where the magic lives, and it's pretty cool because it's very versatile. So if you want just a low gain, you can, yeah, just nail it down, and if you want something harder like this, you just push it further. So let me push a bit more. Let me show you how it sounds full. Then next we have the tube screamer. And that stacks everything. Then after all those drives we have delay, so this is how it sounds like. So that's it. I hope you've enjoyed this video and see you in the next one. Bye.